On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Physicist.
A scientist who specializes in the field of physics.
Examples:
Talented physicist. Theoretical physicist. Einstein was an outstanding and famous physicist of the 20th century.
Microbe.
A tiny living thing that can only be seen with a microscope and that may cause disease.
Examples:
Pathogenic microbe. Microbe sterilizer. Microbes thrive on the surface of the human skin.
Microscopic.
Tiny, exceedingly precise and detail-oriented, of or used in microscopy.
Examples:
Microscopic inquiry. Microscopic analysis. Inspectors noticed microscopic cracks in the submarine's hull.
Inhabit.
To live in a specific location, to reside.
Examples:
Inhabit a cave. Inhabit the stomach. I have no idea what sort of folks inhabit the neighborhood.
Outnumber.
To be more numerous or greater in number than another group or entity, to exceed in quantity or number.
Examples:
Outnumber our opponents. Outnumber males. The number of tourists in the city now outnumbers the locals.
Swish.
To move or cause to move with a hissing or rustling sound.
Examples:
Swish a whip. Swish her hair. He swished his sword back and forth, trying to intimidate his opponent.
Teeny.
Extremely small, tiny.
Examples:
Teeny bit. So teeny tiny. The ring was so teeny that it almost looked like a toy.
Viscosity.
The state or quality of being thick, sticky, and semi-fluid in consistency, resistance to flow.
Examples:
High viscosity. Dynamic viscosity. The viscosity of the oil made it difficult to pour.
Molasses.
A thick, dark syrup made from boiled sugar cane or sugar beet juice, often used as a sweetener in cooking and baking.
Examples:
Molasses cookies. Thick molasses. The recipe calls for a tablespoon of molasses to add sweetness.
Deform.
To change or distort the shape or appearance of something, to become misshapen or distorted.
Examples:
Deform the shape. Deform his way of life. The heat from the fire deformed the plastic parts of the appliance.
Paddle.
A flat, usually wooden implement with a handle used for stirring, mixing, or beating a liquid or substance.
Examples:
Paddle strokes. Canoe paddle. The paddle boarders glided across the crystal clear waters of the cove.
Paramecium.
A single-celled freshwater organism characterized by a slipper-like shape and the presence of cilia, used for movement and food gathering.
Examples:
Paramecium species. Paramecium reproduction. The paramecium colony flourished in the petri dish, providing a perfect sample for our experiment.
Ingenious.
Showing inventiveness and ability or skill.
Examples:
Ingenious device. Ingenious idea. I always look forward to reading his stories since they're so ingenious.
Wag.
To move or swing back and forth or up and down in a lively or playful manner, to shake or quiver.
Examples:
Wag their laughter. Wag a forefinger. The cow lazily continued to wag its tail while grazing in the field.
Cork.
A type of light and buoyant material that comes from the bark of the cork oak tree, often used as a stopper for bottles or as a material for insulation or flooring. Verb: to close or seal something with a cork or similar stopper.
Examples:
Cork a bottle. Cork flooring. She used a cork board to display her favorite photographs.
Helix.
A three-dimensional spiral shape or structure, particularly like that of a spring or a DNA molecule.
Examples:
Helix structure. Alpha helix. The DNA molecule is shaped like a double helix.
Grapple.
To make a strenuous effort to solve a problem, to engage in a close fight or conflict without weapons.
Examples:
Grapple with problem. Grapple with each other. He needed to grapple with structural reforms to improve the company's revenue.
Sling.
To throw or drop something somewhere carelessly, to hang loosely or freely. Noun: a length of rope, fabric, or chain used to support or lift something.
Examples:
Sling an arrow. Slingshot. The children were playing by slinging stones at the monument.
Fling.
To throw or push something or someone with force or recklessness, especially because you are angry.
Examples:
Fling a stream of abuse. Fling a door open forcefully. He was provoked to fling the draft on the floor.
Pylorus.
The valve at the exit of the stomach that regulates food in the small intestine.
Examples:
Pylorus sphincter. Pylorus stenosis. The doctor ordered an endoscopy to examine the patient's pylorus for possible ulcers.
Slimy.
Covered with or having a slippery, viscous coating, repulsively slippery or oozy, containing or resembling slime.
Examples:
Slimy substance. Slimy green algae. The slimy texture of the seafood dish made me feel queasy.
Acidic.
Having a pH lower than 7, having characteristics of an acid, such as tasting sour or corroding metal.
Examples:
Acidic solution. Acidic taste. The soil in this region is too acidic for most crops to grow well.
Mucus.
A slimy liquid produced inside the nose and other body parts for lubrication, protection, etc.
Examples:
Airway mucus. Nasal mucus. When the body temperature drops, mucus secretion fails.
Glide.
To move smoothly and effortlessly.
Examples:
Glide through the water. Glide down the mountain. The eagle gracefully glided on the thermals, soaring above the mountains.
Slime.
A thick, slippery substance that is usually soft and wet.
Examples:
Slime bacteria. Slime mold. The kids loved playing with the green slime, but it was a nightmare to clean up.
Ulcer.
A sore or erosion in the skin or mucous membrane, often caused by infection or inflammation, a persistent, painful cavity in the stomach or intestinal wall that can lead to digestive problems.
Examples:
Mouth ulcer. Gastric ulcer. The stress of the job caused him to develop an ulcer in his stomach.